Hello. We are recording now. Awesome.
You
Hello and welcome to the Monday Night Team Call. It is December 19th, our last call before Christmas. And today started out with a huge Christmas present to all of Beachbody. I'm sure that's why you guys are jumping on. We're going to talk about a bunch of things. I do want to say right off the bat, 3012, FAQ 3012, that's going to be your best friend. Mark that down. We'll have it in the team page and all that good stuff. So the focus tonight, we don't really need to spill over the FAQ, line by line, but there are some exciting things that you should probably know already in there, such as it's starting December 27th. It's $199 for the challenge pack. What does this challenge pack include? It includes all the content in the Beachbody on-demand library, even 21-day fix, core to force, size, 22-minute hardcore, PiYo, country heat, and all future releases. So it's going to be huge. It really eliminates having that conversation with the person that is stuck doing the 21-day fix and in that 3-week mindset of, okay, I'll try 3 weeks again next month. It really helps them to move on. Maybe it's not the best fit program. Maybe there's something else that's going to help them make a lifestyle change than constantly starting and stopping and starting and stopping, because that's what we're here for. We're here to help people get to those lifestyle changes. There's lots of ways to get this all access pass. It depends on what you've done previously. I want to direct you guys to the graphic at the bottom of the FAQ because that is huge and it really simplifies the different ways people can get this all access pass. And that's going to even apply to people that have recently purchased, challenge packs and whatnot. What else is with this challenge pack? We get the Fixate or the 21-day fix portion control system with it, month supply of Shakeology, and a full year access to this all access pass. Anything else you want to add there, Megan, on the facts kind of stuff?
Nope.
Okay. I'm just scrolling through the questions, the common questions.
So I actually need to go over this table myself. So if you have a 30-day free trial and you want to switch to the annual all access membership, because I think Haley had a question about this today. Current BOD membership will be canceled, no refund needed, and then you be enrolled in the annual pass and the upgrade, and the new membership starts on the upgrade date.
Right.
So $99.95 on the date. So
right.
It's like Amazon Prime for Beachbody.
Exactly. It's the exact same thing. That's for the whole entire year. You know what? One thing that they brought up today that I wasn't really thinking about is when a person does a challenge pack, their investment, they know at the beginning up front that they're getting the club for 30 days for free. And I wasn't really thinking about how those charges come across after month one. They come across and hit them twice, because they had that 30-day free trial, but then they have club and they have Shakeology. And I wasn't really thinking about that because it's such an easy fix. But I'm guessing that a lot of us on this call lost people just because of that. Whoa. Yeah, what happened here? I didn't expect this. That's what I think people feel like that is almost icky, salesy, slimy. I didn't see this coming. Or even if you're very open and honest, I think some people can go on the defensive right away because other MLMs have done things differently than we do. We give a full refund, well after they've finished their bag of Shakeology. So, but that's a whole other thing. And yeah, so that 30-day free trial, and they want to switch to the access, it's right there.
Yeah. So I lost it. Where did it go? There it is. I think what's really cool about this is how easy it's going to make our challenge groups.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Easy it would be to just have one ongoing challenge.
And that's what we should have.
Absolutely. and it can apply to everybody. You can be like, hey guys, you can stay in this group, but how about a group of us do this program, and then next month or 3 months from now we'll do this, or you can meet a buddy that's doing something. I mean, it just like finally
Right.
it's gonna be easy. And I know this is kind of off topic, but the challenge tracker, I really think they're putting things out like the health vet and stuff like that because they're wanting us to use that because they're probably going to, like, what's the word I'm looking for? Not merge, but do a lot with the two. You know, did you see Carl's message in the challenge group, in the challenge tracker thing? I have a feeling they're just going to keep doing more with that, and I think we should adapt and change with it. So
Absolutely, all together for that, for sure.
and if you guys, one thing on that, the challenge tracker tutorial is in our cover photo in Fit and Fierce. I know that's a big question, and maybe that's why a lot of us don't run challenge groups through there, because it's like, whoa, I don't know what I'm doing here. But it's super easy once you just get the steps down. But the tutorial is in the cover photo. So I'll be running a health vet challenge January 9th if anybody wants to join mine. And Carrie, what are you doing?
I'm going to do a full year. I'm going to just.
Yeah. So wait, I have a question about that actually. So if we do a 365-day challenge group, isn't there a limit to how many people can go in the group though?
Yeah.
So what do you do?
I think I don't know that I'll personally get to that limit if it's just me. This is going to be something that our coaches are going to need to take and run with. I mean, it's hand fed. It's like, here's the app and here's this incredible deal that goes right along with it. So my app is my challenge tracker app. This is going to be the first time where I'm going to say, I'm sorry, this is for my customers and my clients. And I may have a Facebook group. I haven't thought this out yet of what I'm posting in there to help my coaches that are unsure of what they're going to be posting. But I mean, you know me, it's what's happening in my day that's getting what's posted up there. And definitely helping people with like the 30-day guide that you have and how to, keep that fresh every month by adding simple things or changing up even something as simple as the pictures or the wording a little bit, or, asking a different question. I mean, those are all simple things that come to mind for us, but might be a little bit different for other people. And I thought like something to switch things up, like I'm just brainstorming so many different ideas, like a calendar photo of the day, like you can do that in the app, like you can just continually do all different things, but it's going to be a year-long commitment together.
Yeah.
And I'm just excited about the opportunities to try all these different things and fail forward with everybody and just really grow, and hopefully a lot of lifestyle changes.
Right. Let's say something about Shakeology.
There's one of the upgrades, though, that is kind of a little funky. If they already have on-demand, like they need to cancel. That was the first one you asked. That was the only thing that I was going to say. They need to cancel it before they can get that annual one. And there may be a little delay. And when the annual one starts for the person that already has the bod, they're expecting no more than 72 hours. I'm hoping it's like the banking thing, like some banks move fast and you have access to it right away or within the first 24 hours. But they're giving themselves a 72-hour window to have that bod up and running for the already the people that already have bod. Does that make sense? There's going to be a 72-hour window on that.
December 27th is when it starts, right?
Yes. People that already have club or on demand need to cancel before they can do the all access.
I think this is going to like really help our coaches with like, I don't want to use the word selling.
Right.
But it really, like, think of
Yeah.
what they're getting. I mean, that's all you have to say is you get everything we have.
The library is valued at over $6,000.
Yeah.
The library itself. What was I going to say? But one thing I did want to talk about after we address all the stats and stuff like that is how to present this to your hot and warm market, because that is a huge base that you don't need to forget about anymore. Like, not that you forgot about them, but you know that okay, maybe so-and-so has done like 3 different programs with you, and it's just weird to bring it up again to see if they want to do another program, but they may be loving, the option to have every single program. I know I would. And I want to like talk just a minute about like how to not do it. And I know Megan said a few times like Amazon Prime, like, yeah, it's Amazon Prime. It's a 1-year commitment for $99, really. And basically getting Shakeology for $100, which is a really cool deal too. When you combine the two. But like I'm seeing a lot, and I don't know if you guys are seeing a lot of the Amazon Prime comments or, just curious how much do you pay for your gym? Like, those are good conversation starters, but there's already a lot of overlap, and I know that I have a lot of coaches in my team. The best way you're going to get through this is like with the way that always works the best, personal messaging and really digging into conversations with people, not to give them all the facts and details, to listen to their needs and like understand and relate and take it slow and form a relationship rather than, throwing all the details that are coming, like it's exciting. You want to tell them everything, but just take your time.
And think about this, like how many challengers have you had over the past, I don't know, however long you've been a coach, where they tried a program and it did not work for them and they gave up. And they gave up because, probably a lot of different reasons, but one of those reasons could be they didn't want to spend the money on another program that they think probably won't work either. Well, now they can just upgrade to this really awesome thing that we have, and they can just keep trying. It's like a buffet. It's like whatever you want. But those people, I mean, I'm going to revisit those people instead of, blasting it out on social media, like going back. I know we want to do the 3 success club point thing, get new people, but think of what that will do for your customer base if you have everybody on the club membership.
Right. And then it just increases your genuine desire to help them, which increases their possibility or chance of sending referrals your way, like the more value you can add to people without expecting something in return, it comes back to you so much. And I think people get stuck at that at the beginning because the pay isn't equaling the effort. You just got to be consistent and really, really know that you're going to be helping people get away from that discounted or 21-day mentality of, fixing their lifestyle in just 3 weeks and then it being okay. This is long term. And when I first started coaching, this is honest, I was like, if I can make an extra $100 this month, that would be really cool. We were on one income. I was taking a year leave from teaching, and I was like, $100 would really, really help our family, like pay for electricity or whatever. And now I think about how huge of a win this is for newer coaches that are starting out, like mind-blowing.
Workshop.
Hey, what's up?
Yes, workshop.
What's up?
If Apple Store in San Jose has those, will you call and give them my corporate card number?
I can't find them.
What?
Oh, I think she caught
In
on.
San Jose.
Oh, she didn't. I don't know. Ashley.
Is it Lacey?
Ashley's phone is green. I don't know. Anyways, but what I was saying was when I first started coaching, $100 was going to be really big change for our family if I could bring that in. And I didn't know what I was getting into, and I didn't know what this could all entail. But for a new coach right now, one challenge pack sale is $70. Like, what? Like 2 challenge pack sales is $140 commission going to you. And I think that's incredibly life-changing for some families. I know it would have been for me when I started. I really believe that. And not only that, but it's 3 Success Club points for helping one person now. And if you help 2 people with this challenge pack, you're hitting Success Club 5. Like, that's pretty amazing. And a lot of times as coaches, we feel spread thin. I think this now, shows us like, okay, you can really focus in, and your time is really valuable, and you're being like rewarded for that. You know what I mean? Like, when we were all working so hard for all those $140 challenge packs, which we still do, like, it didn't feel this. It doesn't feel the same as this does. I hope I'm making sense there.
Yeah.
And then what this means as you grow a team is incredible too, because of the volume that's going to be on your team. Like the $140 challenge packs, that's 35 points team volume. And I don't want to get into numbers, but this is 65, like almost double for the same kind of one program kind of thing.
Will the $70 commission only be on the annual club challenge pack or for all challenge packs? Will that continue after February 28th? $70 commission is just going to be for the annual club. I mean, there are other challenge packs we have that are $200, but now why would you buy them?
Right. Right.
Just get $200 for all the programs. I mean, there's like, which ones are 200?
205.
205. P90X something.
Yeah. I think, Insanity was when I started, and I know P90X3 was.
Yeah, I think they came down to 180.
180 still. Ultimate Reset, I think is 205. And then this is like the promotion period. So we have this panel of coaches called the CAB, and they go to bat for us with corporate. And they discuss things like this before it's released into the company, and they are like sworn to secrecy, and they're so good about that. But they fight for different things. And, with the value that BOD is, like they were talking like 10 times this amount more than to be a legitimate value. Like $2,000, $5,000, a legitimate value for a whole year membership. I mean, because if you guys think about different like exclusive club memberships, and I just know offhand CrossFit because our family's involved in it. I mean, that's a considerable investment for a family to have access to. So they were going to bat for this and figuring out a cost. Finally came to a consensus at $199. For a promotional period that ends on the 28th of February. It doesn't mean that the all access pass is ending on the 28th. It means that they're going to reconsider, and most likely the price is going to increase. And I am not, saying this by any means of just a guess. I'm guessing it's going to be $250 in that range. And there was a question on that. That's why I went to there. So after February 28th, we may see a price increase. And then I'm not sure, but we may see a price increase in the $99 yearly membership also. Will this be replacing regular BOD, or will there be both options? Yeah, the all access is $99.
So there will be a regular BOD. Like,
The 140 challenge pack?
yeah, well, with the like limited programs.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Oh, are they okay?
I don't know. I didn't read anything on that. I just assumed, why would someone want a limited blood? No.
Yeah, I don't know.
Mm-hmm. I don't think anyone would want that anymore.
I don't see it. I don't see the answer to that.
No, Abby, the 199 challenge pack, you get all access. Right, Aaron, thank you. So if a person bought a bod challenge pack and they're at 140, they would need to do that upgrade, and that's in the bottom of that FAQ on how they would do that. And it's pretty self-explanatory. At the first column, it says if you have, so you can see all the different options that your customers, friends, and family will fit into. I hope that makes sense. Abby says the 3 month for 40 and 6 month for 60. What?
The annual all access membership will replace existing annual offer.
Yeah.
Other Beachbody On Demand / Team Beachbody Club memberships will still be available for purchase. So there's the answer to that. There will be regular club mod.
Why?
I don't know.
I didn't see that.
It's like, it's in the questions and answers, but it's like, I don't even know how far down that is.
Okay, no worries. Haley, I saw it somewhere too. It doesn't make sense. I won't be leading with that. But lots of good information. Then did you guys catch that when Carl, did he mention it on today's wake up call, or is it just the other one that he was talking about the difference between a challenge pack customer and a Beachbody On Demand customer? Did he talk about that today on the wake up call? Anyone? No? One thing that he shared with us on the wall last week was really cool. He said that a person that typically buys a challenge pack stays on Shakeology for 2-point-something months. A person that buys an on-demand challenge pack stays on Shakeology for over 3 months. So they're committing to that 3-month window of Beachbody On Demand and fueling themselves with good nutrition of Shakeology. So imagine what this can do for people when they know they're invested for a year. Like, they have this opportunity in front of them to get healthier for a year. I just think it's going to help people change lives so much easier. Like, I'm really excited about them having something. And they fall off. They fall off in August when things get hard and kids are going back to school. So you invite them back in September and they don't have a new purchase. Like, there is no money objection anymore. Like, that's huge. That's huge, and that's awesome, because that's what we should be doing. We should be helping people. And yeah, I think that's pretty much all I had. Megan, what would, like we mentioned, not blasting it on social media and not, and don't be upset if you already did it, because Megan and I have failed forward miserably so many times on so many different things. So if you've already posted stuff about gym memberships or, Amazon or whatever, I mean, it's just building interest, and who knows how many people saw it and whatnot. But like, how are you going to approach starting back talking with your previous customers? Like, how are you going to just get connected back with them?
Put me on the spot.
Just on the fly. Just something.
So I would revisit all my previous customers, especially the ones that were frustrated and didn't work for them, and let them know what a fantastic value this is. that I'm going to be starting the Health Bet Challenge in January, and that I feel like, that is kind of the kick in the pants everybody's going to need, especially in January. And a really cool perk is, hey, you can win some money. So I think, combining those two, this new, what are they calling it?
Annual all access.
With the Health Bet. I mean, like, what I love about it, and I would probably share this because I'm just being honest, I do have a hard time sticking to one program front to back. I really do. But with Beachbody On Demand, there's the challenge du jour. Some days I like T25. There's, you can go and find a hybrid calendar and kind of piece things together. There's the, oh my gosh, the trainers that do their own exclusives. I love Joel Freeman's workouts. They're like really similar to my kind of style. And I think I would tell them that, it's not just these programs that we know from the infomercials. There's like a whole slew of other stuff on there that you could probably be successful with. And, you don't see it on the infomercials. You don't see it on the internet. And I think that's really important to share, And what I think is cool, now I'm just getting off topic, but another thing I think is cool is, they're doing the, what's it called? The Fixate cooking show. They did the 20s, which I don't think anybody watched, but they're going to come out with more things for on demand. Just think of the possibilities, like if they're doing cooking shows now, can you imagine what they're going to do for nutrition in the future? Like, there's probably going to be a Shakeology recipes section someday. I don't know, maybe.
Oh,
but,
sure.
I don't want anyone to miss out on that. So go ahead and get the annual pass, and let's see what we can do with it.
Yeah, I love like brainstorming with you like that on the fly, because it always makes me think of other things, and I hope this is helping other people to think of other things too. But like, maybe I'm dating myself, but back in the day when people would like, maybe some of you do too, but plan out your weekly schedule, like, on the Monday, like, I don't even remember what the exact day, but every like gym goer had this routine. They did all the same thing. Like, it was chest and back on Monday. And like, like we could easily pick from our on-demand library, like 3 options. So everybody in the group is doing similar things on the same day, like Wednesday's leg day or whatever it's going to be, or, Thursdays are recovery. These are your different yoga options or your different stretch workouts. And like, that would give a huge variety to people that I think that they would enjoy. And it would let them see into different programs,
Definitely.
what they might like.
Yeah. Like, for example, there's the Pilates Fix. I don't like it as much as I like P90X3 Pilates. So, me as a coach, I've just, I feel like I've done everything at this point, and you guys will get to that point too if you haven't. But, it's kind of our job to help our customers with that. Like, if you don't like this, then why don't you hop on over to P90X3 and try the Pilates in that one? Because I love it. It's totally different. It's still Pilates, but, just finding different supplemental, just different options for the same, maybe somebody hates the upper body and hammer and chisel, but you do pretty much the same thing over in the Fix Extreme. Try that.
Like, I really like X3 yoga. Like, I love it.
Yeah, I like that one too.
Really good.
But I have a question.
Those options. Sure.
No questions.
Okay. No questions. Okay, so what are you guys going to do with your prospects that say, I have a couple I've been talking to the past 2 or 3 days, and like one just messaged me and was like, okay, I'm ready. Let's do this. And she's agreed to 21-day Fix Challenge Pack. How do I, because it's been, we've created this relationship. She trusts me. And now she's committed, and I'm like, oh, wait, hold up. What if you want to do this? Like, I don't, like, how are you just going to go with what you've already talked about? Or
I jump in really quick? So, Haley,
Yeah.
I have 2 people right now that have enrollments out, one for PIO and one for 21 Day Fix, and they haven't completed their enrollments yet. And so I messaged both of them today to let them know that this is coming out. And one of them immediately wrote me back and said that she wants to wait until the 27th and do this, and thanked me profusely for letting her know about it because she can see the value in it. So that was what I did with a couple of
Perfect.
Logan, do you mind sharing exactly your wording? Because I think you're approaching it more as like a friend, and like
Yeah.
I would not be a good friend if I didn't share this with you. Like,
Yeah, let me grab my phone really quick.
Okay.
Yeah. Because, I mean, obviously, this is a much better deal, and I want to, share that with her. But it's been kind of one of those, I've already done a shake program. I don't like to work out, just kind of.
Yeah.
And so to throw something else at her right whenever she's like, okay, I want to do it.
If you're not ready for a phone call with her, which I know works the best,
Right.
a voice message so that you can say that, like,
Right.
be vulnerable. Like, I'm so excited for you to start, and I don't want to throw another, option at you to confuse you, but I'm very confident that this is the best fit for you, and this is why. So let's see what Logan says.
Yeah, so what I said was, okay, Paige, before you finish your order for PIO, I need to let you know about something that I just found out about today, and it's going to be about Beachbody On Demand. And we had already talked about Beachbody On Demand and how she was planning to use that because she doesn't even have a DVD player. So I let her know. I said, starting December 27th, we're going to have a new challenge pack that is going to be, this price, and it's going to give you access to the entire library. So you're going to get PIO, but I know that we also talked about how you were thinking about trying 21 Day Fix after that. And, so it's going to give you access to other programs to complete after you're done with PIO. It's going to still come with your Shakeology and everything that you were anticipating getting with your PIO challenge pack. Let me know if you have any questions about this, or if you're interested in, switching to this one, I can put your order on hold. And she wrote me back saying that actually might work a lot better since I don't have a DVD player or a CD player in my laptop. When does it start? And so then we just talked a little bit about it. So
yeah, and while you were talking, I was thinking about like after the program where she's ready to graduate to another program, she'll have access to them.
Yeah, because she was going back and forth, like when I talked to my people about, really trying to fit what's going to work for them best, a lot of them have heard of a few of the different programs. And, we kind of talk a little bit back and forth trying to figure out what their exact needs and wants are, what their physical abilities are, to kind of narrow down the one, because she was going back and forth a lot between 21 Day Fix and PIO. Also kind of planting that seed in her mind that, after PIO's done, this is going to be the next step, so that we keep going and keep that retention. So she was excited.
Very cool. I think painting that picture for them long-term is so huge for us. And I felt like our hands were a little bit tied with like 21 Day Fix. When people would say, so what do I do after the 3 weeks? I'm like, do it again and again and again and again. And then try 21 Day Fix Extreme, even though just because it's called Extreme, it's not really that much harder.
I think it's hard.
Harder than 21 Day Fix?
Yeah.
Really? A lot harder? I don't.
You're like not human.
I feel like I go hard on things that aren't meant to be hard, though. Like, I think that's what my body is like.
You're just like, let me lift this boulder. Yeah, I think it's hard.
Okay. I just think it's different for like toning more than.
Yeah, it is. It's different.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the right word.
Any questions going on over here? I want to respect everyone's time. We're now at 9:38, so moving numbers in my bottom. People just, yeah. I mean, it's an incredible deal. It's I mean, if you look at it that way, it's Shakeology for $100. That's cheaper than a Coach price.
Mm-hmm.
So, sorry, another question. If someone does not want the challenge pack, can they still sign up for the all access on demand? And is that the $99 price?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep, and that will charge again 1 year, in 1 year. So they won't be seeing bills quarterly. And then it's perfect timing 1 year from now, because people will be invested and they'll be like, I'm ready for my New Year's resolution. $99. Where are we going then?
Yeah.
I'm going to do it this time.
I mean, think of that could do really great for your volume. Even just not even looking at the annual, I don't even know what to call it, the BOD annual thing, with Shakeology.
AAA.
Yeah, the people that go on and off it, I mean, they're not getting charged all that at one time, the club and the Shakeology. I mean, that's what was happening, is they would see their club charge and they would see their Shakeology charge, and they were like, whoa, like,
Yeah.
discount coaches, they would see their,
Yeah.
even though it was a coach, they see all those charges, and now that's out of the way, it's not such a shock every month. Right. I think our Shakeology retention will be better.
I do too.
Yeah.
And also thinking of people that are growing a business and growing a downline, this just doubled your volume basically. Our best sellers were the $140 challenge packs, or 21-day fix, like all day long. And that was 35, points team volume. And this is 65. That's incredible. That's incredible. So, and 3 points. That's exciting too. And $70. I feel like Oprah Winfrey. Everyone. Oh, it's so exciting. Oh.
Yay.
No. And start now. I talked about this in another group. A confidence toolkit. Have you guys done that before? Or you can call whatever you want. Your success box, or your bragging file, or whatever you want to call it. Just start adding like the positive things that are happening, whether it's, the comments of somebody transforming, having some weight loss, or a great conversation where someone, appreciated the value you're adding. Start putting them all in one location, because I really think this is going to increase exponentially over this year for everyone here, because people are just going to be committed longer and changing, and really, really some incredible things happen when you start changing people's lives. It's the most fulfilling thing. I love that, Erin. Erin has some great ideas on this call. Thanks for sharing.
Question about social media and posting about this. So I had this whole post typed up, and now I'm like, just because of what you said, questioning whether or not I should post it. But it's like a jab. So it's me talking about how the gym just didn't work for me, why working out from home does, and why streaming it works, that kind of post. Do you think that's okay to incorporate your story without screaming, oh, hey, look at this new thing?
Yeah. That's not saying what I think I was trying to get across earlier. That's why I was worrying that I wasn't making sense. People are putting out there, and I don't know if you've seen it, what if I told you for $199 a year, or $99 a year, or for as little as your Amazon Prime, or
it's like when the Roden and Fields thing came out, when everyone was like, I don't even remember now. They were like, this is going to be huge, and they all said the same thing, and I was like, I don't know. Be different.
I think that's great, and that's true to who you are. So it's not like you're creating something spammy, I don't think it's in you, Morgan, honestly. So yeah, true to who you are.
Feel better now.
Yeah, go for it. Go for it. Any other questions? We can jump off, or are we missing anything over there?
I don't see anything.
Yeah. But guys, also remember when you say it's all over social media, someone just said, like as soon as the call was done, it was all over social media. It's kind of like the red car thing. If you drive a red car, you're going to see a ton of red cars, or if you drive a Jeep, you're going to see a ton of Jeeps. Your newsfeed is probably more full of Beachbody coaches than the average person, because you're friends with coaches on your team. So I think, and you're following coaches, so I don't think the average person is getting it as much, but let's just not be adding to that. Makes sense. We're good. I'm exhausted. I'm excited, but exhausted. Right. Peace out. Like, I feel like we need like something big at the end of these, like our balala.
Oh wait, hold on.
Oh yes.
Wow.
Haley, did you not see that earlier, or did you? You got to get in close for everybody on the call still. They need to see that before they go, Megan. Oh, closer. Getting closer. God, you crack me up. All right.
I look like Ralphie too.
I'm gonna just start sending you.
Dry out, kid. Yeah, I know. I need white tape. They really help me, you guys. They really do. Printing this whole time, I was like killing my eyeballs on the team call, and now they feel so much better. We should all get a pair of Fierce glasses.
Success for prize for January.
Yeah, you want some?
I just Googled dork glasses. and there's a quote that says talk nerdy to me. There you go, that's random. Oh, Renee's got some team photo. I said the same thing, Haley. Oh.
Melissa, yours are really cute. I can see them in the dark there. Mine aren't cute like yours.
Oh.
I wanted mine to be more like hers, and they just didn't end up that way. What, Haley?
We can start sending Megan new slogan ideas for her. Better to be a nerd than one of the herd.
Right. That was my thought process behind this.
This is just another ploy to expand your brand.
No, and this is how I inspire you guys. Carrie, do you have a blankie?
I grabbed one of the girls' blankets because I was cold when I came into my office tonight. It's literally, it's all of the princesses.
Oh, it's Aurora.
Aurora, but that's Rapunzel, right?
I'm crying. I'm laughing so hard.
Oh, and this is what happens after 9:45. All right, we really should stop recording. Oh my God.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna put a note to the team. Don't watch the last 10 minutes.
What?